I'll share my world with you.
Hey Dimes, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Okay, so I don't know why I have all this energy. I just turned this camera on and you know my energy just went up, but literally before I pressed the button on this camera, I was exhausted. I was like, no. But I do want to tell y'all this. Hold on, let me turn this around. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little breakdown. So today, went to work. Let me stir my chicken noodle soup. So I went to work and you know we kind of had a women and infant. We had a women and infant class and it was really nice. And I liked the class because it highlighted on some things that I had said in my interview, so I kind of understand why I got the job. I know, you know, why I got the job because God is good, but I kind of understand how they were like, yeah, she's a good candidate, because a lot of things, and I didn't even know that we would talk about this in the class, but a lot of the things that they hit on, like the maternal mortality rate and like how it's more prevalent in XYZ ethnicities, like stuff like that. It was like all stuff that I talked about, and I was like, well, I'm really passionate about some of this stuff that y'all are hitting on. And they played a video and I was about to start crying because I'm like, this is sad. Like these boyfriends or husbands have to basically live life without their significant other or their girlfriend or wife off of something that could have been preventable. And in all the cases, a lot of the situations had signs and symptoms and they were very preventable, like early signs and symptoms. But yeah, so I'm basically finna that's basically what it was. It's just women and infants class, talk about infant mortality rates, APGAR scoring, some things that you need to be able to know or will learn along the way. It's kind of redundant. They said that it was kind of redundant because we're going to hear this over and over again. So this is kind of like an introduction of like a breakdown of some things that you either need to know or will know soon. So yeah, I'm going to make my to-do list on my whiteboard. I'll probably put it on the screen as well. But today is going to be a very lazy day because I'm tired and I have to work 3 shifts back to back tomorrow. So the last one is going to be at 8. But yeah, so I'm going to get a lot of editing done. If I turn this camera back on, that means I chose to be productive or I'm just updating y'all. So it's really just going to be me laying down and editing. So I'll see y'all later and I'm about to eat my... Hey y'all, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm sorry if I already said that earlier. I don't know, y'all. My first work week as a labor and delivery nurse, I don't remember the last time I vlogged. I know I picked up my phone and I was doing like the little TikTok thing, the little thing I'm doing for the week. But as far as vlogging, I can't remember. I can't. So let's recap. This is gonna be a big recap. Oh, I didn't even tell you who I am. My name is Diamond Alexis. I make nursing and beauty content on YouTube and I'm goofy. I'm a registered nurse, new grad. What else did I say? I'm forgetting my thing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't know. If you like my personality and you're interested in that type of stuff, just subscribe. It's free. It's free, bookie. But yeah, let me get, as you can see, I'm excited. I want to tell y'all about my first work week as a registered nurse. So let's go back and back. Let's go back. Let me pull the dates up. Okay. So y'all know from my last vlog, I just came off of the orientation and stuff like that. So that was the first 2 weeks and it was pretty busy. Now we're on the 3rd week, but we're on the 1st week of my precepting. Okay, we're on the 1st out of 18 weeks of precepting. Okay, we have 3 out of 52 in the program. Yes, I'm vlogging this all in. I'm showing everything. If you're a nursing student right now and you're watching my video, I want you to be inspired. Bookie, I'm gonna take you along the road. Come on, let's go. You're gonna get inspired and you're not gonna lose sight of your main goal and your plan. So let's get into it. So the first week is I had to do 4 days, y'all. So March 11th, I forgot to tell y'all today. Today is Friday, March 15th, and it's 10:26 a.m. Let's go back. So I had to work 4 days in a row. Look at my calendar. Booked and busy. Yes, that's Mike Todd. Yes, I those are my two pastors, Mike Todd and Jerry Flowers. But so this is my week. It's pretty packed up. The blue days are what you're looking at. I mean, the blue boxes are what you're looking at. This is Nurse Grid, by the way. You'll learn about that if you're you can literally get this without it being like under your organization, but you'll learn about that when you start working. So the first week I had to work March 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th, but the first day, March 11th, was class. So it was like a week class. It was like women and infants class. Y'all, that first day I got to see like basically all of my leadership, or like the clinical resource nurses, and not this, I don't think the CNOs were in there, but if they were, okay, that too. But also other people, like we had 2 people from the NICU, we had 2 people for L&D. I'm the labor and delivery nurse, and she's the perinatal, but she's still under labor and delivery. So it was all of us in there, and we basically learned about like mortality rates, policies, things to expect, how to stay safe, and like alert, advice, like things like that. We even watched a video about women who passed away trying to give birth, and their husbands or boyfriends are to this day still advocating for them and still fighting and trying to push out this information to people, that people don't take pain. Certain healthcare providers don't take pain seriously when it's like African Americans or, you know, things like that. So it's like we have an issue here that we're trying to solve or fix or make it better. And that's what when I did my interview, that's what I said. I said the maternal mortality rate is high, and I want to help bring those numbers down. I want to help. Infant mortality rate is going down. It's going down. I want that to happen. So that's when I saw that video, I was literally about to start crying, because I'm like, I did not realize that this was like, I knew it was an issue, but I didn't know it was a growing issue. Like I didn't know that. I thought it was like high, but like it was like steady. I didn't know it was like there and then going up. So when I was sitting watching that video, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, it's sad, but it's like, this is my passion. This is like what I stand for. So I was happy to see that video. I was like, I had to look away because I'm like, whew, Jesus, I'm about to start crying. These people don't know me. But so there was that, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the personalities in the room. I enjoyed the diversity in the room. Hispanic, African American, Caucasian. Like I enjoyed the diversity. I enjoyed all of those different races coming together to solve a problem. And ethnicities, whatever. I enjoyed all of it. I'm not saying whatever like in an insensitive way. It's just like I'm excited. I'm trying to get this information out. So so after that, that was the 11th. That was the class time, and it was like from 8 to 4, and that was kind of like the introduction to how it's gonna be. You're gonna come in as scrubs, but you're gonna have to change, like just different stuff of like how it's gonna be set up. Now that next day, March 12th, I had to be up in the morning. So I got hired for night shift, but I'm precepting on day shift. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I think I like day shift more. I've always, as a nurse tech, I've always worked day shift. So trying to transition into night shift, I can't fathom right now, because I'm like, I don't do that. But we're gonna see. But I did ask, I was like, if I want to switch to day shift, can I do that? It was like, if there's a wait list, you're gonna get on. Like, I'm gonna get on it. But I have nothing else to do. I just want to keep up with my like personal things like YouTube and all that stuff, and my social life. So yeah. But so the 12th, I had day shift. I met my preceptor the week before, I believe Friday, March 8th. So the last week on a Friday, I believe I met her, and found out that we went to the same school, and I remembered her, or like remember seeing her name on the group me. She's very cool. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my expectations were like not low, They weren't up or high. They were just like, I had a certain like thing I thought I was gonna get, and I did not get it at all. I thought I was gonna get like a old, like a not older, aging preceptor, like a little bit more like a little bit of time under her belt, or I thought I was gonna get a mean preceptor. Like, I had all of these things in my head. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I'm so glad that I didn't get what I thought I was gonna get. Not to say that either one would be bad, because I'm grateful for whoever feeds into me. I'm grateful for that. But it was like, wow, I was very off. Like, for one, she was younger. For two, she even younger than me. She was younger and she had time under her belt, but it wasn't like 15, 20 years. It's like over 2 years. So I'm just like, girl, you need to calm down. Like, you have all these expectations for what? But I mean, not expectations. You have all of these preconceived thoughts about stuff that don't even make sense. It was just like, I thought I was gonna get this, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't. Okay, so it is what it is. So so that was that. So I met her. So I just saw her again on the 12th. We started. That was the whole 12 hours. So I had to stay the whole 12 hours. So when I came in, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this gonna be a big debrief. So please forgive me. I know now what to expect. So just give me some grace, because this is my first. See, every time I talk to y'all, they always trying to distract me. But so give me some grace. This is my first work week. So next week I know what to expect. I have a lot of things planned. I know what I'm gonna do to basically do the debriefs on the day that they are, or even vlog in between. So give me some grace this week. Give me some grace. But so on the 12th, when I came in, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when I walked in on that unit, for one, I came super early. I came at 6:22. We don't check in until like, or do our iPass until 6:52 or 7 o'clock, one of those. And I'm just there super early. I got into the break room, the locker room to change, and I got a locker, but I need to get a lock. So that's that. We changed it to our scrubs. I came in my black scrubs. We changed it to these like greenish looking, pale looking scrubs, which I understand. You know, we're dealing with mothers and babies, and it's like a lot of like outside bacteria. We want to decrease that, so I understand that. But I was expecting pink scrubs, and they didn't give us no pink scrubs. The pink scrubs are for the baby nurses. So I was like, y'all are so lucky. But anyway, so I had to change it to that. I had my badge, my cute pink badge. Period. At least I get something pink. And then I met up with my preceptor. So everyone was so welcoming. They was like, hi, how are you? You know, my nurse director, or the director of nursing, she's so sweet. I strongly like or admire the people who hire me, and like how they are. Like, just seeing women in positions of power and seeing them in something that I want to be, it's like very motivating and inspirational to see that. And then they're not like standoffy about it. They're like, they have their foot down. Like, they're like, we're gonna have professionalism and respect, but it's not gonna be like they're like forcing leadership on you. It's like, you're grown, do what you do, just understand the rules and do the rules. So I like that vibe of the unit. It's like nobody's on your back like this. It's kind of like, you know what you're supposed to do it, and the unit will be like will be okay. Like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. But so I like them. I like my CRN, I like my director of nursing, I like my preceptor. I really like them a lot. Like, I like their personalities. Even if I like barely know them, I kind of see the vibe that they give off, and I like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like it. So what else is there? I just know I'm very goofy and playful, and I'm not trying to suppress my personality, but I'm trying to like, how do I describe it? I'm trying not to be too playful. I'm trying, not playful, but I'll still be me, but I'm trying to be serious too. Like, I have like, it's either I'm too serious or I'm too goofy. There's no in between. So I'm trying to tell myself, stay serious, because I would be laughing and just enjoying myself and enjoying the people and the things around me. Not saying that I won't get no work done, I will, but it's not time for that. It's time to learn. So that's that. So she, like, my director of nursing basically like allowed me to meet everybody else. She's like, this is Diamond, this is our new grad, and this is the other new grad. It was 2 of us. This is the other new grad, but like just showing us the way of the uni, the people that we will see, night shift and day shift people, because that was a perfect time for you to see a little bit of each, because it was shift change. So then I met my preceptor. Number one, I was kind of like bamboozled a little bit, because I like med surg is so hectic, but the way, or like any other unit, like ICU, even like ER, like all the things that I did as like a floater nurse tech that I seen during shift change was not like that in labor and delivery. It was like, I don't know the language that they speak right now. I'm working on it, but it wasn't like blah, 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 just all this stuff. It was like the GT PAL, any like PPH, like past not PPH, past medical history, PMH, any like stuff like that. Like, it wasn't so in detail. It was like, what's important for delivering this baby safely, and what will prevent us from doing it safely, and what we're gonna do, and what have I done this whole shift. Like, it was like, it wasn't quick, it was like thorough. It was like a quick thorough, it was like too quick. It was like a quick thorough like check off, and I was just like, I looked at my sister, I said, that's it. Like, you know, and it's like, it's one-on-one. It's like maybe 1 to 2, 3, probably 3 max patients that you will have. But since we only had 1, I was like, dang, normally meds are just like 4, I think max 5 or max 4, one of them. So I was just expecting like, where the other patients at? But you know, they have other nurses that take care of other patients. So I was just like, it was like, we only had 1, so it was just so quick, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So there was that. I got to meet the patients, do a little assessment. She let me do like for one, she's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to observe, or you want to do something else? I want to observe. So I observed her do assessments. I observed her doing the strips, charting, like all of this different stuff. So towards the end, when it was time to go, I was happy. I was like, this went by smooth. Even though I was only observing, I was like, this went by pretty smooth. I could see, you know, I've noticed where my problem was like, you're gonna have to learn these strips, but I got them down really fast. Like by the yesterday, I feel like I have minor things to tweak, but for the most part, I'm overthinking. That's the only thing you overthinking, Bookie. But so the first day I had it was me and the other new grad nurse, and we were like excited. We was like, okay, the first day, you know, boom, boom, boom. So the second day, which was Wednesday, March 12th, that was good too. It was 12 hours. My feet started hurting because we was there 4 days. Well, I was there 4 days, so my feet started hurting because I was standing up a lot. So I learned how to like give myself breaks to sit down. Second day, I kind of feel like, okay, the first day was like, I don't know nobody, like, and everybody know I don't know nobody. But like the second day, I was like, okay, so I kind of met these people, and I just kind of felt like a new nursing student. Like, you know how when you're about to get or you're waiting to get a nurse, and you're just standing there, you really don't know nobody. You was like, dang, I don't want to be in nobody's way. So you just kind of like, whenever you see somebody, you just want to stay out their way. That's what I was doing. I was doing a lot of like looking, trying to figure out, you know, who people are, trying to learn the board. I was writing a lot of notes, just doing a lot as if I was a student. So it's kind of like, it's not like you're going, like you're starting over. It's like now you're learning for your specialty. Now you're like precepting or like shadowing somebody for your specialty. So I was like, okay, let me calm down. It does feel like that. And even the new grad nurse, she said the same thing. She was like, oh my gosh, I feel like a nurse assistant right now. I was like, yeah, like you're definitely gonna feel some of those things, but it's temporary. So after that, we joined back with our nurses, and y'all, like I forgot to tell y'all the biggest thing about the first 2 days. I got to see babies being delivered on the first 2 days. The first day, it was a baby girl. No, first day was a baby boy. Second day was a baby girl. Third day, yesterday, didn't get to do anything because I left early. So let me not say that. I left early. So Okay, so I got to deliver. I mean, I didn't get to deliver, but I got to watch it, and I was like learning, like, oh, you know, when the baby was when the baby came out, like the time that she started pushing, time that the baby came out, like stuff like that, or seeing them stitch. I don't know if y'all, if this is triggering, like stitching up, and then like sterile, like seeing the process of being sterile and staying sterile. Checking, I even got to check, and y'all, I got to feel my first complete on the second day. It was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I got to, my first or second day, I got to feel what a complete felt like the cervix being thinned out, and you could feel like the baby's head. You could feel the difference. Like it was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm really living in what I was crying and dreaming about. Like it's not even, I'm not even crying. I don't got no more tears. I'm excited. I want to scream. Like when I saw that baby get delivered, I wanted to say yay, but I was like, they're gonna be like, get this girl out of here. She obviously a student, because I was just like, I was excited. I was like, and I'm like, I know she a fan, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just get so excited. So seeing those babies being delivered, seeing the process, you know, stamping the feet of the infant, doing APGAR, like getting to see this stuff in person instead of watching a video or like learning what APGAR was. It was like, I'm seeing all of this stuff in real time. It was amazing, y'all. It was amazing. So then now we're on Thursday. I'm catching up real fast, y'all, because I don't want to be talking too much, because this vlog already gonna be short. So Thursday, yesterday, it was a small day, but my preceptor, I really admire the way that she precepts. She's pretty much like calm and collected, but she gonna give you whatever you need. So Thursday, I only had an 8-hour shift. I left at 3:15, came in at 7. By the third day, I pretty much got my routine down. I've already done this before as a nurse tech, having to work 3 days, 4 days, 3 days back to back, waking up, driving to the place, like doing all of this stuff. I've already learned, like I already went through this for over a year. So it was not hard to get up, do all of this stuff. It was hard to incorporate vlogging, yes, but it was not hard. So by the third day, I pretty much got it down. This is the time I want to be out the house by, in order to, because I had to incorporate changing my scrubs. So this is the time I want to leave by in order to have my scrubs changed and be on the floor and ready, stuff like that. So this day she was like, I'm gonna let you chart everything. So I'm like, she asked me Wednesday, Wednesday, what do I think like I need work on, or like what do I need a little bit more time on. I'm like, I kind of feel like charting, I know certain things are supposed to be charted, but I don't know where they at. Like I know we did Epic training, I know like where it's supposed to be, but like as far as like doing it on my own without like having the notes of Epic, or just like taking my time, like you'll pick up the speed as you go, and I was just like, I'm moving so slow. That's all I kept saying, but I'm like, I have to give myself grades. You're gonna move slow, you don't really know what you're doing. So after that, I got to chart the whole day. Like I met the patient, I assessed the patient, I listened to the lungs, listened to the heart. Listen to the heart. I assessed for clonus and magnesium overload. I got to learn what a peanut ball was. I'm gonna insert certain pictures for certain things. I got to feel contractions. I got to learn the monitor, the fetal monitor. See, I'm still learning. And look at the strips, learn the strips. I got to actually practice strips that whole 8 hours. I'm sitting there like studying this stuff and practicing, letting her correct me. Like it was so good. I enjoyed yesterday because I got to feel how it would feel if I was by myself on the first week. I know, right? I got to feel how I feel. So now I'm just like, okay, I'm learning certain things that I know I'm gonna need extra time on. So I'm just gonna note it and tell her. And then when I left, I got back home, I was like, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. And I didn't even think to pick up this camera. I'm like, I'm so bored. I want to go back to work. Girl, my feet hurt. You need to rest. And I was tired. I'm sitting there telling myself, I want to go back to work. You going back Sunday. But yeah, so that's really like the end of the big debrief. I'm gonna try to do this daily because I want to be as detailed as possible on those certain days, instead of giving you a quick overview and missing some details, which I'm pretty sure y'all don't mind. But yeah, so is there anything else? Now we're on today. You know, I got my first little nurse check, and it's little, literally emphasis on little, but I know it'll get better over time, and I'll have less things to pay for, so I'll see it. But right now I'm just grateful to be in the field that I prayed for. I'm just so grateful that I finished that first week, no problems, just learning, like nothing, not just all positivity. Now I know what to expect, how to set myself up, kind of just tweaking me being a nurse tech with a little bit more responsibility. I'm doing the same stuff, meal prepping, getting my sleep in, getting my rest in, doing my self-care, giving time for me and God. Like I've already established that routine. It just needs to be enhanced. It needs to be like tweaked just a little bit. So for the first week, I'm happy, I'm grateful. I like my preceptor, I like the unit, I'm enjoying the learning road right now. So 1 out of 18 done. I will see y'all next week. The vlog will be, bear with me, but it should be a lot better. It should be more detailed. The quality will change because I'll be using my phone, but yeah. So cheers to the first week. Thank you for watching this whole video. Thank you for taking some time with me, giving me some of your time. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you're in nursing school, keep going, keep watching these type of videos. They're very inspirational. Like when I was in nursing school, I would take the time to watch some videos or people that were nurses and they were giving advice in certain videos, and it would inspire me. So get inspiration while you can, because once you're in the field, you're in the field. Okay, good luck on NCLEX and good luck in nursing school, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.